Hello and welcome. American star Theresa Russell initially turned down the offer to play Marilyn Monroe in the 1985 movie Insignificance opposite Gary Busey, Emil and Tony Curtis. The movie was based on a play written by Terry Johnson, imagining a scenario where four cultural icons, Marilyn, baseball star Joe DiMaggio, Albert Einstein and US Senator Joe McCarthy meet in a 1950s New York hotel. While the four characters in Johnson's screenplay aren't named, the notion of portraying Marilyn didn't feel comfortable to Theresa, despite her husband at the time, Nicholas Roeg, being the director. And at that point, she'd already made two films with Nicholas, Bad Timing and Eureka. But, as it turned out, her performance generally garnered good reviews, acknowledging she avoided straight-out imitation of the famous star. Theresa talked about her approach to playing the role in this rather rowdy Cannes Film Festival media conference, which, among many others, included US film critic Roger Ebert.
I'm sorry this question is so obvious, but did you talk to Tony Curtis about Marilyn Monroe? What did he say?
I think conversation came up a couple times. He said what he said. He didn't at the. Oh no, that was a TV interview. Apparently she was a bit difficult to work with. I don't know, made them wait all the time, the typical Marilyn story. So they're all dressed up in drag. I guess it wasn't very considerate of her.
How close did you feel you had to go to Marilyn Monroe in creating the character before you ever started the shoot? And did you sort of delineate how far you would allow yourself to become her?
Yeah, I wanted to avoid completely doing a caricature. So, I mean, I hope people, I wanted to sort of have a few little things in the beginning that are sort of like her, but then to completely try and drift it away and hope people forget about that. I mean, I have this horrible fear of going to go, what a shitty characterization of Marilyn. No, but I didn't try to do it per se like that. It was just sort of skimming the surface, and then hopefully everybody forgets that and gets involved with her problem and the situation.
Did you in fact go and have a look at any films just to get
Yeah, no, I did. I looked at a couple. Read about it. Well, Seven Rich. I liked and Niagara and...
Oh, that walk in Niagara, isn't that fabulous?
I think that was good for the walk, definitely.
What's his name? Henry Hathaway directed that. He told her, just walk about half as fast as you would walk. He said to the cameraman, don't daytime and I wouldn't ring red. Don't cut. Whatever you do. Hathaway was at the Telluride last year. They had just about 6 million before he died.
We're going to move you to the other table. We're doing that with the
Okay. Fine.
I'm not
reviewing. She's amazing. It was amazing walk.
Actually,
what else did I see? That was
James Clark, yeah, was reviewing it.
Did you, Nicholas, I was saying,
wonderful to go in and see a movie
this morning that it was a satire.
farce.
A farce, sorry. Did you see it? I mean, is that how he described it to the cast?
Yeah, absolutely.
Even those I don't have to review.
It's not a normal situation. I mean, come on.
Yeah, no, it's not.
No, you would never. In reality, that would never happen. But it's a farce, right?
Well, you know, it almost did, in a sense, happen to Marilyn, and she did marry a great baseball player and a great intellectual. It wasn't Einstein, it was Arthur Miller, but in her own way, she had that. And also Jack Kennedy and so forth, she had that way of getting into interesting lives.
That particular situation, though. Outrageous.
The entire presentation of the theory of relativity was fabulous.
Oh, good. That was hard.
I imagine it was, because you had to do it in a certain spirit.
Yeah, and
I think it films around the world.
Yeah, it was. I usually don't have any trouble memorizing or doing it, but that was hard because it was, you had to say, be exactly precise. So if you kind of got a few things switched around and it sort of sounded, you had to get it exactly right. Plus get all the bloody trains and everything to do the right thing and They were long cuts too, so
as you used to.
But one take for each one.
yeah, probably. I think at one point Nick said, "Oh, you said the wrong word there." I said, "I did not say the wrong word. I am not going to do it again." And then he told me when he saw the Russians, he says, "You did say the wrong word." And I'm like, "Oh."
And he is actually
But you live
for
with it.
all
Yeah,
of Europe. So Jack
It
Pittman
got
is
quite
mostly
just sort of
doing
frustrating
theater,
at a
I
certain
think.
point. It was fun because it was so challenging to get a bit frustrating at times.
Just moving away from this a little bit, how did The Razor's Edge fare in America at the box office? It's only just opened now in Australia.
Oh, really?
To quite reasonable reviews. Not,
Is it?
not right across the board, but it had some good reviews.
I didn't like it much.
You did very well in the American box office.
I got good reviews.
You got the good reviews.
Yeah, I thought it was very good. I hated the character. I mean, I felt sorry for the character.
In fact, I've never seen you in a bad performance. It's just remarkable.
Well, thank you. Let's hope that
Russell
can
Film
continue.
It's always exciting because I know that if you're going to be in a film, there'll be something will be interesting.
There's a fraternity
wasn't Bill's.
critics review.
Well, I mean, it just wasn't Bill's.
It wasn't that. I don't understand. They set out, John and he did it on purpose. They wanted to cut that middle of the road thing and see if they could get that. I mean, it was deliberate that that's the way it turned out.
Well, I believe that. I just believe it didn't work.
It didn't work.
Yeah.
No. I mean, I'm glad I kind of. You do. I'm not going to do that.
How do you do
carry
your work
on?
down here? I mean, you have a crew.
They wanted me to be funny and certain things. I said, well, it's not funny, and I'm not going to be funny. I'll just look like a total fool.
He did do a lot of interviews, I think, either during or before the film, stating exactly what he was going to do.
It was very important to him to make a serious film, and he made a serious film, and
It was unfortunate.
to some degree it's unfair because people have such a sharp idea of who Bill Murray is that they were prepared to see the comic Bill Murray, but even so.
No, I think that was a problem. I think John and Bill, they should have gone completely serious. If you're going to go do something serious, then go for it, do it. And
Because
they
occasionally
thought
you
it
have
would
his
be...
little trademark side
Yeah,
that
right.
seemed
One thing
that was out of another film.
Yeah.
He was doing an interview.
I can see, I thought it would probably work better that way. The way audiences and what kind of films they seem to be going to right now.
What can he
seem
do
to
with
make
it? I mean,
sense,
he can come on screen
kind of
and
do it
say,
that way so you could get...
I talked to Theresa, and she said this
more
and that,
people
and now
would like
see
it.
a clipping from her movie.
What were the reviews
work out.
like?
Leave it here. He's doing.
Oh, they were basically
He's
negative.
doing a
You didn't
film.
No?
Bill was wonderful to work with, too, so it's not that he couldn't do it that way. It isn't that. It really isn't.
There are two guys
He's very, very clever.
who do this
So is John Byron.
together.
And they just that
kind of.
they chose to do it
One
that way,
has
and
this
it
opinion, and the
backfired.
other one they
To what degree did you create your own character?
talking about it.
As far as
Well, quite a bit, because
Lively show. It's a very popular show.
John would let you have a lot of leeway. He really let people kind of have a lot of freedom and do what they want. I was in on some of the rewrites and stuff like that when they were developing their characters.
Have any suggestions for them?
Yeah, suggestions which John would always listen to. Some, not others.
Like what, for example?
Oh, I can't remember. The red Louise Brooks look. And I don't know. There was that scene in the park. That was one of them. That's about all of it.
Which film do you here's the problem. I said, you've got to let this press
It seems that frequently in films, not so much in this film, well, your characters find themselves in such desperate corners.
I know. Someone called me the actress of doom the other day. I go, oh, thank the Lord, God. I don't know what that is. I started thinking about it. Going, yeah, I guess
Are
it's
you
true.
going to change that?
Yeah, I want to do it.
What will be the next?
I don't know. I hope this one isn't that doom.
Except for the nuclear destruction at the end.
But it calls all back together, and so there's
that's right.
hope, I mean, it's just that this can happen if you assholes don't do something about it.
Is it just that you're drawn to powerfully dramatic characterizations?
I suppose, yeah, as an actress.
Probably that your husband drags you or thinks you're right for those things.
Well, this is the third I've done with him. I don't know. I just think, I guess they're usually more interesting.
Or would you want to go elsewhere?
No, I will go elsewhere, and I would like to do a fourth also. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. But you must have several proposals for. They must send you scripts and things.
Yeah, but they're not. A lot of them aren't very good, are they?
No, but is there something at the moment that seems?
I'm pregnant. That is what I'm doing at the moment.
Making another one, are you?
Yep. Number
Second?
2. Yep.
What's the first of it, boy?
Little boy, yeah.
What's his name?
Staten, Statten.
What?
Jack.
Staten?
Statten?
Ian, yeah. Staten Jack.
Name for who?
My first son. 2.
Yeah, but his name for who?
His name?
He's named for somebody? Staten?
My great grandfather's name was Staten, yeah.
What did your great grandfather do?
He was a farmer in Iowa.
Yeah, and when your son said, well, farmer in Iowa,
Yeah.
when the going was good.
No,
It's not so good in Iowa these days. Yeah.
You were born in Iowa too? Or?
No, my family comes from there. They were pioneer homesteaders from the beginning. But my father went to the Navy to get away from my mother, actually. So my mom wouldn't get knocked up, and it didn't do any good. So I was born, then they got married, and I was born in the naval base down there, Coronado Island.
So you had this kind of traveling
Born in the naval base
childhood.
where?
Coronado Island, yeah.
In where?
Coronado Island in San Diego?
Oh,
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, the Hotel del Coronado.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah. So you are from San Diego?
But I only lived there for, a year. And then in the valley, then we moved to the valley.
You're a Valley girl?
Valley girl.
Valley girl?
Valley girl.
Well, that was, your first film was so remarkable, and you were only 18 or 19 when you were in West Side Gun.
Yeah.
How did you find yourself in a film like that at such a young age?
Luck. It's complete luck. Oh, I do. I was wondering why we didn't get anything to eat.
It's terrible.
No,
Just that somebody found you, or because it
no,
was
I
such
went to Strasbourg Theater Institute and went to acting school, and then a photographer friend of mine, knew Peter Douglas, who is Kirk Douglas's son, who is the godson of Sam Spiegel. That's how I got the foot in the door.
But didn't you at one point want to be a veterinarian?
Yeah, that was my first thing. I didn't, when I was a kid, never dreamed of being an actress. I thought, well, that's sort of dumb. I don't know.
So where was the sudden jump or change?
Well, it just seemed to happen. I don't know. I mean, I was doing a bit of modeling and stuff when I was young, and from the modeling, I found myself going to film interviews, and they'd shove these pages in your face and say, right, 5 minutes, you're going to go and do the scene, and I thought, okay, and then it just seemed, I don't know, it was more of an instinct that my life was pulling me in this direction. I think I better do something about it. So I thought I left home at 16 and dropped out of high school, and said, well, I'm gonna learn. I'll go in a minute.
Well, I'll get it for you if you like. You want to carry
I don't know what it is.
Where's all the cold connections?
I'll go look. I'll have a look. I don't know. I'll look at it. I'll see.
Maybe
So
we
then
should give you a break here for a second. Or do you want to finish your sentence?
Well, what was that sentence anyway? Oh, yeah.
You dropped out of high school at 16, left
And then
home
I
at
went
16.
into acting school. I said, right, I can always go back to night school and do this other thing if the acting doesn't work out. If I can't act or I hate it or something. And then I loved it, and that's
And
how
one
it happened.
break followed another, more or less.
Well, I was 2 years in acting school, and then I got that was the main break.
But you really haven't done all that many films, have you, over the 10
Well, I
years?
tried to get good things. You don't
Yeah.
get offered them that much. So those were the only ones that were any good.
Theresa went on to make more than 50 films, including Black Widow, Track 29, The Believer, and Wild Things. She turned 69 this year.